J Alamo on the ones and twos.
Book of Uriah nominated album of the year. Cheer. I get that was a fluke. Three stacks came back. Dropped the album with nothing but fluke, so it confirmed nothing accidental. My potential became detrimental when I'm standing in the central of your core. Now the haters can't say no more. True, I'm a guest in your house. Keep your invite. It's a mess in your house. Low key and out the way is where I'd rather stay. As far as you can see, in my own world where I'd rather be. Expensive things with no value, single cause peace. Currently, your current currency can't afford to pay attention, buy a peace of mind. I'm telling you niggas I'm rolling and holding up traffic. Focus. Niggas love me when I'm at my lowest. Fuck the Superman shit, you niggas can have lowest. I'm in the game to win, so I need a harder queen when I'm playing with these jokers. I know that last line was bogus. I'm conversating with my mama like I'm the oldest.
We got Street Legends on Plug 85. Oh, man.
He's heating up.
Let's go.
Sprinkle me, baby. No need to crinkle me, baby. Everything lined up. No need to wrinkle it, baby. Shit temporary. Keep it straight. Ain't no permanent. Even ice started out solid until the flames start burning.
Yeah, I'm in the building.
Going out.
This one right here, man, crazy. Talk to me, man.
People that know me, they don't love me. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. This shit crazy.
Check the hook out though.
Shit crazy. I'm in war with the people that I love. The people that love me don't know me. People that know me, they don't love me. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. It's tough. Niggas hide behind emails. First I thought it was a couple of females. Bragging how they call me lacking. My whole team a moving company. We all packing. Please don't make us get the unpacking. Box up everything, wrap up everything, then we go stacking. Catch them where you see that, spit that. The bleeding all crazy and they don't know where they hear that. You getting that? Nigga worship the created instead of the creator. Dapping up a nigga who's really a hater. You think the grass green on the other side, not knowing nigga taking grass out your yard. How hard it is to see that nigga got your best intention, but you get offended, acting like you in your
Real
feelings.
bars coming at you right here on 85. What's up, man? What's up? Talk to me.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show,
I'm at war with the people that I
I'm a
love.
lyricist as well.
People that know me don't know me. People that know me, they don't love me. Shit crazy.
You more in the mix, man. More than that, man.
Shit crazy. I'm at war with the people that I love. The people that love me don't know me. People that know me, they don't love me. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. This shit crazy. This shit crazy.
You are now tuned in. To the plug number 85. Street Legends Zone. Cedric Bellamy, bro. How you living, man?
I'm good, man. It's a blessing to be a blessing, big dog. It's a blessing to be a blessing, fam.
Man, it's been a long time coming. We had a conversation way back in the gap. I believe it was plug number 18, dog.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
During COVID, actually.
Yes.
A couple of guys came to Street Legend Studios.
Yeah.
We had all the podcast people that was active at that time.
Facts. Yep.
We were just gathering and sitting down, exchanging, breaking bread. So, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
It was a beautiful thing to see all y'all guys excel and, you know what I'm saying, blow the roof off this thing. Because you guys are the new DJs. You are the Sway in the morning. You are the Rap City in the basement. You are these different things, you know what I'm saying? So
appreciate that, man.
Giving the artist a platform, you know what I'm saying?
And it's an honor for you to be able to open the doors for a lot of us in the industry, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
I want you. I don't want to speak too much on that. This is Plug Podcast number 85, by the way. I want you to speak on it. Tell me a little bit more about Street Legend and what you guys provide and do, man.
Man, Street Legend is the epitome of the home of the independent artist. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the recording studio, podcast production, film production, the recording, but then it's the other side that artists are not really privy to, like how the streamings work, how the big labels use different things, and how you get your money directly, and how the RIA work and different things of that nature. So you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much a teaching ground, and the reason why now we are turning Street Legend Studios into Street Legend Academy. We're turning it into a school, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's a major plug right there, man.
Yeah.
And to kind of shift from doing it as, you know, hey, we kind of giving this knowledge out to making an academy. What kind of steps did you have to take, man?
First we bought a location of my own. I know everybody, you know what I'm saying, they remember 1400 West Avenue. Beautiful building. Very beautiful building, but it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This go around, it's mine. My money going into there, my renovation, my vision. So it's a place for creatives. When you walk in there, I want you to feel the creative vibes immediately. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel inspired immediately when you walk into there. So that's what the other studio was really lacking. You know what I'm saying? Just the creative
space in the environment.
Like the environment. You know what I'm saying?
And that was a beauty, man. You had a lot of great success come out of that environment. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be like, yeah, you know, it was this. Nah, dog, man. You had a great set of podcasts. You had scheduling. You had people coming in doing music. And we're going to get to the music as well, man. But we here on the podcast tip, so we might as well keep this going. You know what I'm saying?
Let's rock out. Let's rock out. You feel me? I'm with it.
But, man, tell me why you want to provide that kind of service, and why you kind of provide it to, you know, Tune Talk and Radioactive, which is coming back actually in a couple of days.
I can't wait for Radioactive and Tune Talk to come back. You know what I'm saying? So, like, with Radioactive, like, they had the charisma. They had the charisma. They definitely had the charisma. Warren and Ace. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ace talk privately, and I'm like, Ace, to get from point A to point B, this is how it works. Yeah. Because what's a star to a sky?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just a space.
Exactly. So AC got an audience that I would never reach. I got an audience that AC never reached. You know what I'm saying? So giving him these little quarters, these nuggets, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing to me, because I want to see my bro exceed. Succeed. I want to see Tune Talk succeed. You know what I'm saying? So and other podcasts that came through as well. So it's nothing to be like, hey, do this. The content good, but this is what you got to focus on, and this is how this works behind the scenes.
Yes,
This is how you get numbers. This is what the celebrities look at only.
Yes, and that's why we
knowing that his target market was that target market, so it was easy for it. So I'm always happy for them guys. Always, you know what I'm saying? AC showed me love. AC invested money into the Street Legend stuff. You know, he suggests. You know, even though he paid for time and stuff, but that he saw when he made a suggestion, you know, I went out and bought it. Make you comfortable. So I want you to see your investment. So that's why I got a big curtain, but his logo is that it's all the people that invested into Street Legend. So I'm forever grateful for Radioactive Podcast.
That's dope.
Tune Talk.
That's dope, man. Always. And shout out to them and how you continue to push us further and further. You also had your own podcast as well. You had your ladies, you had your fellas. And you kind of had like that kind of real talk. You guys still rolling with that one?
Yeah.
What's the update on that?
The ladies, they kind of branched off on it. We still want Umbrella. We still want Umbrella. But you know what I'm saying? By the way, I just FYI, this podcast is at 3.3K.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all the people that follow me and support. Shouts out to KB Media. Shouts out to everybody that rock with me everywhere. So I just want you to see that.
That's what's up, man. Real plug business.
You want a screenshot?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I told you I was gonna bring it with me. You feel me?
Oh man.
So you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. That's love. Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Want to bring that light to the podcast as well.
Hell yeah.
But the team is doing anything. Like I said, we're in the building stage right now. So I made sure that everybody in my team, they took their royalties. They went to college to learn how to audio engineer. They went to college to learn how to do production. They got their own thing.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? You're not a boss until your team become bosses. So my team is able to make their own finances without Legacy City. They can run the show without Legacy City. That's why I never market Legacy City. I market Street Legend because I may not be able to be there.
Yeah.
But a person with the same skill set that I have can hold it down probably even better than I do. So once again, we can't keep circumcising the community and I'm the one all be all. Yeah, and that's why I feel like Street Legend is blessed because we always pouring out the cup and we filling the empty cup. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you, how long did it take for you to get a team such as that to be built? I know that you may have been like the face and I believe you're the face of it, you know what I'm saying? And to build your team, I mean, like when you have events, you have 3 or 4 different people kind of involved.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? The secret to my success is hiring my weakness. You know, so I got money management. You know, so money management is more like, you know, those who don't leave money. You know, I know they say he talk a lot, he aggressive and stuff of that nature. I was infantry and sniper, recon scout. I'm used to that type of talk, but he also oversees me as a big brother because I let a lot of stuff slide. He like, hell no. Yeah. He be like, flaunt your colors. And I tell him like, a peacock flaunt his colors because they can't fly. I don't have to flaunt colors. You know what I'm saying? But he had that aspect and overseeing different things. Applause management is my actual management for myself. So, you know what I'm saying, my publications and different things of that nature, they invest in me. And then, you know, my team on the ground, you know, they on the ground. So they, you know, fun fact, I personally don't have no Spotify plaques of any of my albums.
Yeah, we're about to,
so I'm just saying, what I'm saying is, but everybody on my team, I have a plaque for.
I've seen them, and I've seen their plaques as well.
You know what I'm saying? You saw the RA certification stamp on there. So I did that for a reason because I want my team to know I believe you as much as you believe in yourself. And once you reach those goals, then so be it. And then, like, I got 4 albums that over 1 million on Spotify. And I chose not to buy them yet. You know what I'm saying? I got 30, 20. I'm gonna say about 17. iTunes plaques that I haven't ordered. And I got multiple number 1s on iTunes.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So we can, like, the brag is different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
And it's definitely different. I wanted to definitely use our time to talk a little bit more for the artists as well, because I find your success really successful when you get to post your Spotify and your numbers. Your numbers don't lie. Your numbers at the end of the year and stuff like that. So what do artists got to do to open up those doors to potentially like get a Spotify check or iTunes?
So this is how it works. Because I see a lot of the, you ain't platinum on this, you ain't platinum on that. Okay, got it. Platinum sells 1,500 streams equal a unit for an album, 150 for a single. A million streams is only 600 units. All right? But how many independent artists hit 1 million streams? But if you Google me from my million streams, from my artist million streams, my catalog is long. Because the algorithm opened up for, like, for instance, Vibrant. People don't even know about Vibrant. I never heard of Vibrant. I happened to Google my name one day. Vibrant wrote a whole article about me, but they gave me like my strong points, my hottest songs, this, that, because those analytics go to these different places. Songcharts.com. Songcharts.com. The industry hub. When y'all be thinking people are plants, how do people pick artists? It's sponsored by Universal. It's sponsored by BMI, these different names. So it keeps up with your analytics. It got from Legacy City to Jay-Z. It shows you all your chart number 1s, all the radio stations, all the airplay that you got. It shows all your analytics.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you got to sell a certain amount of units to be platinum. 1 million units to go platinum.
So it's the first step sounds like being able to get your content there. And as far as getting your content on these platforms, what kind of marketing are you doing to, or kind of game you can give us as far as marketing goes?
Pretty much, I got relationships with people in iTunes. I got relationships with people in Spotify that teaches me algorithm.
Got you. All
you know what I'm saying? It's different things. Like, I'm a part of a network. You just saw me make a phone call to somebody with a bigger network to make sure your podcast gets seen by a bigger network that's out of here.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That plug as well.
I have relationships as well. You know what I'm saying? And I pay for my marketing. I spent, when I filed my taxes last year for my company, I took a loss.
Yeah.
Because 95% of my tax was put on marketing.
That's what's up. And that's what I've been hearing a lot about, putting in a budget and opening up the budget of marketing. You know, a lot of people say that, hey, you're buying streams or you're buying listens, you're buying views, you're buying, you know, whatever it may be. What do you have to say about, like, I guess on your side as well, you know, hey man, he's buying those, you know,
I get it all the time.
listeners
I get
or
people
whatever.
saying I buy listeners, I buy marketing, I buy this, I buy that, I buy this.
Yeah.
I buy listeners, I buy bots, I buy this, I buy that. But this is the thing about it. I pay for my marketing.
Uh-huh.
And at the end of my goals that I reach, I have to send it up to the Illuminate, because it got bought out. The Nielsen got bought out. I have to send it up to Illuminate to run through and comb through all my stuff.
Hell yeah.
And once they comb through
So
my
it has
stuff,
to be
it has
legit.
to be. It has to be
ain't
legit.
No, like, oh, okay.
No, it ain't. Nah, you have to go. They're gonna take you. Send me the link.
Yep.
Send me a CD cover. Send me this, and we'll let you know in a minute.
Yeah.
They take about 2 or 3 days that they comb through your stuff, and be like, okay, here's how much this is. Boom, boom, boom. It ain't but 4 companies in the United States that's licensed to give RIA plaques. One of them's in Austin.
Yeah.
And one of them's in California. You know what I'm saying? Jewel Box Platinum.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So they have to comb through your stuff. And they put stickers all over your plaque in your
what's up.
box to indicate that, okay, this is official licensed by the RIA.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I see it on the plats as well. So
you see what I'm saying? So
shout out to you, man. That's dope. That's dope, man.
thank you. I appreciate it. Same thing with the iTunes charts. Those that are like, oh, for the record, Apple Music and iTunes are 2 different things. Apple Music is streaming.
Gotcha. Yep.
iTunes is purchasing.
Yeah.
You can't get on the iTunes charts
That's facts.
that many times with streams.
Makes sense. Yep.
People buy the music.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You
Gotcha,
got
makes
Nikki
sense.
Simone, who left the game like 5 years ago. She came back out with her album Rebirth of a Queen. Marketed her money, put her money where she needed to put it.
Yeah.
We didn't know what she was gonna place on iTunes. Her album debuted #1.
Yep.
By the way, in South Africa.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just not just me.
Mm-hmm. Your team's busy.
You see what I'm saying? So what about the other people around me?
Yep.
What about the people that had the success that I sit and talk to? They're doing the same thing. We all buying and faking.
Nah.
Now
yeah,
when
can't do all
when
that.
you going, I will say this: when
That's
you
dope.
going and being like, I'm platinum on this, I get what people get offended by because you ain't moving units like that. But however, when you on Spotify, and keep in mind, when Spotify don't want to pay you,
Yeah.
they find any reason to pull your music down so they don't have to pay the independent artist. What it look like you dropping an album the same day Lil Baby and outstream him day one.
Yeah.
They don't want
Yeah.
that. The record label paid them to make sure that the independent artists ain't eating like that.
Yeah. there
But
we
people
go.
want to
There we
blame
go.
the independent instead of the machine.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got somebody like me who going against the machine. I look artificial all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
Like what's this? What, like, how's he doing this? What do you guys say about, like, the I guess, like, performance-wise and getting on stage, performing for the city and having, like, sold-out shows and stuff like that to kind of back that?
A lot of people know me for hosting. So
Yeah.
a lot of me, myself, Avar, and a couple other people, you know what I'm saying? I just sold out plenty of houses.
Yeah, talk to 'em.
Everybody know when I was doing Vibe before my daughter got sick, we sold out every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
No big names. You know what I'm saying? Just the independent artists, the Street Legend team, and any independent artist that came in and performed. They
Yes,
always
sir.
had a packed house.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, me personally, I don't do a lot of rap shows. I don't do a lot of rap shows because I focus as a CEO. And just a keynote, if I drop an album, that means I done learned something new. So for those who watch and see that I got a new album coming out,
Yeah.
I don't really promote like that. I done learned something new, and I'm test running it so I can bring it back to the field and be like, hey, yo, this is what happened. This is what happened. Don't do this. Don't do that. Every time I didn't drop the album since I've been here, it was because I learned something new or somebody that gave me a different gym to go to, give me a ball to go shoot in the gym and work on that particular form.
That's what's
so
up,
that's what I do.
That's what's up, man. What kind of struggles are you or have you faced starting in the beginning? Because I know there's a point that it came where you gotta, like, all right, man, I gotta quit this or give up.
Well, I got out of the military. Those know my story. I got out of the military, You know what I'm saying? I was going through a divorce. My daughter was living in the hospital. My daughter was born 23 weeks. I was living on a bridge for the first 2 years.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I was still doing shows with Avar. Avar put me on this. First show I did was Avar's birthday party. Yeah. After I host that was it for that. And then we built the Bentleys. What y'all see Bentley now, myself and Avar, I go on record and say that. You know what I'm saying? We brought that black dollar to Bentley like that. Yeah. That they're capitalizing on now.
And it definitely changed the environment because it was just like, oh, Bentleys. And then I did notice that the crowd changed and the age limit and stuff like that.
The R&B and poetry.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it, we were doing it, and every artist, because Avar used to laugh, because I used to perform so hard that empty chairs, a room full of chairs. I'm like, one day this thing, I'm going to really go.
Yeah.
And so when it started going, we got our first big show. I think it was the Life Jennings show. Everybody that was rocking with us when we was performing to those empty chairs, we made sure we put them people on the show and they ain't have to pay for a slot.
That's love. That's love.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it just built from there. And then, you know, during the pandemic, Danielle from Be More You, she had the Garden Hookah now. She pulled me in, like in the pandemic, was like, hey, this is a place that I met Fred Davis from the Outlaws. He let us use his venue. We did we brought the Speakeasy in. And nobody, at that time, no club would let you hookah in their club. 2018, 2019, you couldn't hookah in no club.
Nope. It was outside. You could
you go outside. No club was throwing shows and promoting small businesses in the mix of the shows. Yeah. People buying different things. I'm just stating facts.
Trendsetter,
right
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
We did that, not just we did that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People bringing their paint. I bought a paint for like $600. A lot of black artists don't even understand how their artwork's supposed to work. You're supposed to have a serial number with every painting that you have.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like when people buy Gucci, they have serial numbers on them. Yeah. That's how art works as well. You know, but that's something totally different. But we did brought those things in. People made money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From painting to belt buckles to hats to fucking sex toys, everything else. But they made money. We created that vibe. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But you know,
that's what's up, man. And shout out people tuned in right now. This is the plug number 85. Make sure y'all get over there, like, share, and subscribe.
Make sure y'all run those numbers up, man. Run those numbers up.
Shout out Street Legends own Cedric Bellamy coming in, talking with me, man. As far as their music, we started off, you know, the podcast with what was our track again?
Shit,
crazy. We started that track off. That's actually your intro.
Yes.
For your upcoming album, man.
Standing on business.
Standing on business.
Standing on business.
I like that.
I mean, the first time I ever heard Standing on Business was really with Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah.
Right then, Drewski took
it made it to a whole different thing recently.
It did. Of course, when T.I. son came to it. But this is the thing, even with Standing on Business, I know people like, oh, that's for everybody. You got to understand, the key to success is knowing how to marketing in the moment. It's the Eminem. Marketing in the moment.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Correct. It's a catchphrase right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying it. Yep. It's a wave right now. Yep. And where I'm trying to go, just riding the wave, why swim up against the current? You just got to learn how to ride the wave and market it.
Talk to them.
Market it properly. Yeah. And keeping on top of that, I'm coming off album of the year with the Book of Uriah. The Book of Uriah, those who don't know, you know, David, Bathsheba, Uriah. David killed Uriah when he was messing with Bathsheba, et cetera, et cetera. But I tell the story from Uriah's point of view.
Well, okay.
And I didn't expect the album to do. I didn't even know I was nominated. Shara Meadows hit me up like 4 in the morning, like, yo, you the highest nominated person out of San Antonio at the C Awards. Damn. Producer of the year, Internet Influencer of the year, Executive of the year, and Album of the year.
That's what's up.
Do I think I'm gonna win? Nah,
but just to be nominated within those
thank you for inviting me to the
names.
party. Yeah, the people I'm going against Killer Mike, NBA Youngboy, Key Glock, Jelly Roll. Yeah. Shouts out to Jay Darius who got Album of the Year on there. San Antonio's on as well. So there's a lot of big celebrities on there that we are going against in all categories. So I had to follow up. We're trying to get on the Billboard chart to sign.
That's a sub. At Backdoor right now. Yeah, when is this album dropping? I think it's April?
April 26th on my birthday, actually.
Okay.
On my birthday. So it give me 3 months to sell a certain amount of records to get on the Billboard chart.
Yes, sir.
So my thing is, they complain and criticize the streams.
Yep.
They complain, criticize the iTunes.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's see what artists can outsell me then.
Yeah. Hey, that's what counts, right?
Sell at least 1,000 records at a minimum. Sell 1,000 records. See if your fan base bigger than mine. Let's see if your support bigger than mine. Even if I lose, if I sell 1,000, you sell 1,020. Guess what? We both gonna get on the billboards, and we just brought like the San Antonio.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the whole goal. That's the objective I'm trying to get to. Is like, you know what I'm saying?
Unifying. In a sense.
Yeah, it's a friendly competition.
But bring it.
If you're on social media bragging about your fan base, the best fan this, the best supporter this.
Yep.
Well, let's see, can we at least sell at a minimum 500 to 1,000 records?
Yeah.
If you beat me, you beat me. But guess what? You got on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
You ain't had to pay $8,000 to get on the Billboard charts. You sold enough records on your own. Your fans showed you that they love you enough to support your music.
That's what's up, man. And again, Standing on Business, April 26th. Make sure y'all go ahead and pre-order that right now.
Yeah.
On iTunes, right?
On
you can
iTunes.
pre-order that right now.
Right
Get your
now.
ass on over there and hit that pre-order button for my boy right now. Take us a little bit more through that journey of your album, Standing on Business. How did you come up with the tracks? How many tracks can we expect on the album?
Actually, Boogie Riot supposed to be my last album.
Okay.
But my uncle, John Baker, challenged me. He like, well, you didn't did everything except get on a Billboard chart.
Yeah.
It rubbed me the wrong way, man. I was like, oh, really? So now, you know what I'm saying, he kind of lit up a fire up on me a little bit, and I was just like, all right. So I got 8 tracks, and I stood on it. You know, for years I took criticism. I took, you know what I'm saying, I wear the crown of crucifixion, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know, I get it. I'm not from San Antonio, but I love the city like it's my own.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And I try to make sure I bring I can say I feel like I brought a different culture to the city when it comes to the music, the industry, the podcasting, and different things of that nature.
For sure, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got our own TV network. We only play independent artists from around the world.
Got your own radio station.
We got the radio station that we only play
man.
independent artists around the world. No big artists.
Come on, man.
And we paying people.
Come on, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I know we have done some innovative, regardless of how you call me a plant or this ain't my house or whatever. But this go around is 8 tracks, and I stand on business on all 8 tracks. I don't hold no punches. I address any and everything.
That's what I'm talking about. Making sure y'all go over there and check that out as well, man. And we gonna get into a little bit more about, you know, that album and get some more, you know, we got a little special surprise for y'all before we close this podcast out. But man, before we do, I want you to give me a little bit more about some of your previous albums as well, to kind of build up to.
Yeah. So I stopped rapping in 2016.
The point is, the numbers you have done on these albums as well. Because I want people to plug. You want to do exact numbers.
Hold on, let me.
I want people to plug in and really know that you're giving out true gems, bro. Like this ain't like, oh hey, you know, we chopping it up. Like, man.
Okay, how about this? Let's go to my discography. I'm gonna let you read Boogie Riot's How Much.
Come on, let's see what we got.
I'm just gonna do some.
Hold
on, see. Book. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
So that way I don't seem like I'm Boogie Riot's what.
Yeah. Hey man, right now we at 285,858 streams.
Okay, that's that one. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go to
Real numbers.
Let's go to Let Me Vent.
Hey man, hey, you kind of getting out my numbers right now. We at 1,000,000 pretty much, 229. Golly, 1,000,000. Okay, and that album came out when? That one was
2020, I think.
Yes, sir. Okay.
That's
yes,
Let Me Vent 3.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this boy's doing crazy numbers. 1,000,000 again. Pretty much about to get to 1,000,000.5 right there.
Yeah.
Move the needle a little bit.
Let's see what else we got. So all 3 of the Let Me Vents then did numbers. Let Me Vent 1, Let Me Vent 2 is at what?
Damn, another mill. What is going?
See, let's go. My EP, Motivate Yourself.
Ooh, 13, 1.3. So
that's
M's.
That's 4 albums right there.
M's.
Yeah, so
I'm all like, oh well, you know. Hold on, let me get this together real quick.
yeah, I ain't want to say it all. I wanted you to say. So
Okay,
you see, I go to my Spotify for artists.
Yeah.
Keep up my analytics, and they show you everything right there.
How disciplined do you have to be to make sure you staying on top of putting your music out there and, you know, putting that marketing together?
Well,
man?
I understand
That's
that
crazy.
I understand I'm a lyricist.
Yeah.
So most likely I'm not gonna drop during the summertime.
Gotcha.
So I do the first of the year or the end of the year.
Gotcha.
When it's cold wintertime, you vibing.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I understand that. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying. So
Okay.
and so that's how I drop. So my team, you know, everybody drop an album. They got 9 months to promote that album, and then the last 3 months we go back into the studio. You know what I'm saying? And so most time I'm recording in their off season or when they're not around or whatever, and go from there. And that's how the market roll out is usually playing. I call John Baker and I call Chef Tish, who's my manager as well, personal chef.
Yeah,
Chef Homestyle
Chef
Tish.
Tish, yeah.
Yeah. She just did that big interview. She fed Bro Man from the fifth floor.
Ah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
He
So
was
check her out
brother,
on
man.
YouTube.
We sure will.
And so we sit down, we blueprint the plan and stuff of that nature. My team know I don't really like doing shows, you know, because I do have a company to run, so I still run the company. So we handle the other stuff. They know I want publishing. We know got a budget for marketing, whether it's via iTunes, via Spotify, via marketing campaigns and different things of that nature, publications and different stuff, the write-ups, the magazines. You know, at one time they had me on like 5 billboards when you're driving down the city. You know what I'm saying? When we first launched the radio station and the TV network, that birthed Street Legend Nation TV, the media company. So that's how we blueprint and map out everything for us myself.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of mapping out, man, again, the album Standing on Business, come on, man, 4/26. Make sure y'all tap in. But what else you kind of got in store for for 24? And I know you probably got planned out to 27, but
2024, the next thing, because Lee Money got on my case because he was like, you need to shoot some video. Him and Satofia Black, actually. Yeah. I got all these albums and I don't got no videos. I think the last video I shot was Perfect Timing with AJ Stacks.
Shout out Stacks. Stacks came through for the plug
AJ Stacks and his son filmed and directed that video. And that single, I think, did number 6 on the iTunes charts in the UK, South Africa, something like that. One of those, but it was on the iTunes charts. I got a plaque for that as well. So this year, I'm gonna try to take it back to, you remember that movie Carmen with Beyonce and Mekhi Phifer?
Oh man!
So we're gonna try to turn the album
2000s right there.
Yeah. So that's what we're shooting right now. I'm writing up the scripts and stuff of that nature. So the song's gonna pretty much tell a story of
Okay.
each situation. And standing on business just don't mean always it gotta be negative. If you're a father, you know, take care of your kids, you're standing on business. If you're a husband, take care of your business, stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your family. If you're a worker, a boss, whatever, stand on your business, man. Do what you gotta do by standing on business. That means your moral compass is in line too. You can't stand on business and be shady. When you lie, that shows a sign of fear. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Make sure y'all tap in ASAP. As far as inspirations, man, I get to listen to some of your music as well. You know, I've been listening to your music for a while because since we linked up,
yes, sir.
I get to tap in. I'm like, okay, he dropped the album. I tap in and check it out.
I appreciate
So continue to keep grinding, man. We here for it. But inspiration-wise, man, tell me where you kind of get your flow from, and like some of the people you like, hey, man, I like them. I used to like their, hooks or whatever.
Yeah, man. Of course, anybody hear my music, they know I'm a big Tupac fan.
I was on the money. I was about to pull it from 3 on that one.
Tupac, Andre 3000. I'm a Georgia boy by nature. You know, believe it or not, I love T.I.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I like 8-Ball and MJ. Grew up on 8-Ball and MJG.
Yes,
love 8-Ball and MJG. I said Scarface already, I believe. I like Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott. Who else? Man, so many I can say. But like the creativity. Yeah. But who balanced my style, believe it or not, was Anthony Hamilton.
Ah, wow.
Anthony Hamilton balanced my style because being that I was raised, my mom's, some
like
pastor.
soulful kind of sound.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, can't forget about my boy Nipsey Hussle as well.
Man,
I've been rocking with. I heard of Nipsey Hussle. I was in Afghanistan on top of a mountain. Tupac dropped the Pac Life album. Well, they dropped the Pac Life album.
Yeah.
If you go back to it, Nipsey Hussle's on Bad Intentions. So I've been following Nipsey Hussle since then.
Okay.
So big Hussle fan.
And before I forget, man, Hustle, but appreciate your service in the military for
Thank
real,
you, brother.
man. That's major.
I appreciate your
all
service.
our vets as well, man.
Definitely, man. I appreciate y'all service. Y'all out here doing y'all thing, man.
Yeah, but Mr. Nip as well.
Yeah, definitely so. But Anthony Hamilton showed me how to balance all that out because, he got that, he a church boy, but he quote unquote made secular music, and he finally found how to balance it between his spirituality and real life. And so in a lot of my music, you hear the conviction of real life, you know what I'm saying, me battling with my spirit and my flesh thoughts. I started back rapping because I had a nervous breakdown in my studio. Everybody was celebrating the studio.
Yeah.
And I had a nervous breakdown. So that birthed Let Me Vent, the Let Me Vent series. Let Me Vent 1, I'm Still Venting. Let Me Vent 3. And so I'm Still Venting is my favorite one because I was able to go back home to people that I grew up with from Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City, Alabama, and put everybody on that album. And I brought all those plaques back home to my city.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that mean the world to me, man. So, yeah, but in the Book of Uriah, you know what I'm saying, just tapping into that spiritual side, but at the same time, David is a man that the church praises, they use him a lot, but this man killed a man who loved him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how does that man feel? So I just started writing and started telling the story. And at the same time, I was going through some betrayal stuff as well with people that I love and whatnot. And I just addressed it all in one. Shouts out to AJ Stacks for being on that one. Lee Money for being on that one. As a matter of fact, off that album, Young Fingers produced the song called Dead Man. Lambo Warren is on Job Well Done. And both of those songs are on the iTunes charts as well.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's number one and number two on the chart. So
you definitely back up what he brought on last podcast as far as getting the royalty checks and stuff like that and learning from you. So he gave you big ups as well. So I'm glad we're able to tap in. I wanted you to give, any shout outs as well, to anybody that, tuned in or really quick want to plug
definitely,
in.
Man. First thing first, man, I want to say rest in peace to my big bro.
Yes, sir.
Generator Baby, BLE. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hold you down. Shouts out to Champagne Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Been an emotional couple of days for us. But you know what I'm saying? We praying, we standing with you. First and foremost, I want to say that. Shouts out to Street Legend, the whole team as a company. Glamourant. Shouts out to Money Management. Shouts out to Applause Management. Tisha's Homestyle. Shoot, man, the list goes on. Shouts out to The Plug.
Yes,
Shouts out to every artist that's in San Antonio, whether you rock, heavy metal, rap, R&B, neo-soul, poetry, you doing your thing. Shouts out to every independent creative, director, film, videographer, photographer. Shouts out to every podcast across the board, from The Plug, Radioactive Podcast, If This Mic Can Talk, Well You Ask.
You tapped in.
I think I'll say their name right. OCD Creative.
Crazy. Crazy. Yes, sir. Mozzie World. Shout out to them.
Well, you talk. Because life is too short to be throwing subliminal shots, and life is too short to, you know what I'm saying? It's fun to have friendly competition, but it should bring money back to the pocket. 50 Cent, Kanye West went in it brought money back to the pocket regardless. So I want to see everybody doing well, man, at the end of the day. Sure. So, shouts out to Operation Put the Tone On, the whole company. I'm doing y'all company because there's too many members in each group, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to, everybody, all the MCs, they doing their thing, man.
Facts. Before we get out of here, man, we definitely going to close out with a track. But this has been on the top of my mind since you brought up the conversation of some people feel like you're aggressive. You have a very kind of different personality when it comes to social. Now, I mean, you pleasant right now. Don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Conversations on. But when you have to vent or there's something on your mind, dog, you let it out. Tell me a little bit more about that and how you kind of use your social media, man.
Well, I got a platform, and I used to be a loose cannon with a broken safety. So, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm more precise with the way I talk and the way I do things. I'm not filtered, but at the same time, I don't hold back. And you can't counsel somebody that got his own. Ownership is the only ship. How you gonna come and buy my building? Please retire me.
Be like, all right.
You gonna go sneak and buy my catalog? Go ahead. Yep. But I'm not gonna stand by because, yes, everybody know I'm pro-black, but I'm also pro-right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stand on that. Like, I had an incident where, the city was playing around with our money. Not only just street legend money, but they were playing around with the artist money. Yeah. I talk about that on Standing On Business. You know what I'm saying? The politician making comments and stuff of that nature, but at the same time, you pay every artist because they underestimate you, which is a powerful thing. They don't understand the power of influence and social media. What else we had? We had the skating ring out here on Grissom in Leon Valley calling us, urban and niggas and stuff. And my DJs came back to me, all right, we ain't going there. We boycotted. It got so bad that the person that's in charge of the franchise called me directly. I'm not gonna. So I stand on everything I say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I stand on everything I say. And now, if it's a problem with myself and another person, I'm gonna try to reach out to that person. I don't do that social media. Let me go to war with this person. I done had wars with people out here, and we didn't talk over the phone. Man, yeah. I don't believe in using that platform to go to war and entertain. I don't need that type of attention. You don't need that type of attention. We talented enough. Right. And at the same time, we men, women, hey, what's going on? You feel like I offended you, my brother? Yep. Hey, my bad. Yep. I can say I apologize because my bark wasn't public. Yeah.
And if it was, your shoe must have fit, huh?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So my bark ain't public. I'm going to call you first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way it is. So I know I get that aggressive.
Man, I had to bring that up.
When I do my portrait, like, you always mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. It just,
your expression.
At the same time, that's how I express myself. And for social media being aggressive, and hey, I speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know the last time was the TD Jakes things. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, I ain't getting no backlash, but what can you say? You know what I'm saying? The truth is uncomfortable. Yeah. You got to be uncomfortable. You got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the language of growing pains. You see what I'm saying? So we church members and people crucify, and I'm not advocating for TD Jakes at all. So hear what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
You can't crucify a pastor that you don't know and you only see on TV when you drink, smoke, and fuck the same women you and your pastor do in your own town.
Right. And
don't crucify the man. And don't say nothing. You high five them.
Because they putting this facade on or whatever it may be.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the same time, it's just like we're biased when it comes to who we want to crucify. Keep the same energy across the board. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Standing
on business for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, we about to get into this track. I wanted to see, did you want to, I know we got, come on, man. This is the plug number 85, man.
85.
Street legend in the building, dog. I know you always could do an acapella. I know you. Come on. Can you give us a couple bars before we get on that last track?
I can get you some bars.
Just a couple, you know what I'm saying? Just a couple. Plug 50. Oh, no, I'm on 50. 85, let's get it.
Most people are exposed like they new to this. Standing naked in front of God trying to explain your sin like a nudist. Who knew this would be the last supper? Shoot, you got to watch your back when it's time for the battle. Because when you love a snake, you'll ignore the rattle. Half a time people want to give a high five but low daps. And the same one put the silencers on, give you low claps. Subliminal shots get you subliminally shot. It's amazing how people want to testify but don't want to testify. I say you're a phony homie with the platinum pony. You'll take the stands and then you'll testify. But you ain't a Christian man. Crazy how boys think they slick, raised like white boy Rick, been raised by the Fed. That's how you got fed. And they want to go plant the seeds. You got to watch social media because he be eating. That's why they call it a feed.
Oh, man, let's get into it, man.
Standing on business.
Standing on business. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to number 85.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
I would never take credit for another man work, cause I'm built like that. I'm standing on biz. Fuck your thoughts and your feelings, stacking money to the ceiling. This a month we make a million. I'm standing on biz. Care less about the rumors that will go around. Pour back the street legend and I hold it down. I don't need a witness to get with this. Just know I'm standing on biz. Fell off well, fell off when, fell back when. You fake nigga pretend you ain't shedding your skin. Shaking hands acting like you really niggas friends. How you take pictures with niggas you can't stand? Let me guess you doing it for peace and your fans. Niggas screaming beef when they bumping at the teeth, turning vegetarians when the shots release. I would never take credit for another man work, cause I'm built like that. I'm standing on biz. Fuck your thoughts and your feelings, stacking money to the ceiling. It's enough to make a million. Standing on biz. Yeah, that's about the rumor that will go around. Fall back, niggas be ruined. I don't need a witness. Just know I'm standing on biz. I don't chase paper, nigga, I'm a walking library. Manifest everything, why shall I library? Rerun to tell niggas what's happening. You be telling hella niggas like they ain't jealous, niggas, you don't gotta be zealous, my nigga. Care less about the feelings, my nigga. Stay focused, use logic, my nigga. Stop running off emotions, my nigga. Everybody got a choice, my nigga. I refuse to lose, giving fuck niggas the blue, cause I don't get along with the go-along gang. Ain't shit you can do with me, the eulogy is usually the first thing out the gate. When the pussy nigga hate about some things that he can't control, my nigga. If you figure, I figure you figure it out by now. If you with it, I'm with it, we get it poppin' by now. Get rich and die, try and put your land 50 on the street, living in the bitch, you standing on business. I would never take credit for another man work, cause I'm built like that. I'm standing on business. That will go around for a fact street legend and I hold it down. I don't need a witness to get witness. Just know I'm standing on business.
Man, make sure y'all go and like, share, subscribe. We